Hello everyone, my name is Amelia. I'm a 6th grader from Squirrel Elementary School. I'm going to read. I love my daddy. One day, little Squirrel went out to play with his daddy. Little Squirrel wanted to show Daddy Squirrel all the things he could do. What shall we play first? Said Daddy. I know, said Little Squirrel excitedly. Digging! Look, Daddy, said Little Squirrel as he dug and dug and dug with his little tail wagging. Well done, said Daddy. But suddenly, Little Squirrel's tail stopped wagging. Help, Daddy, cried Little Squirrel. I'm stuck. Daddy Squirrel helped Little Squirrel wriggle out of the hole and gave him a soothing hug. You are a good digger, said Daddy. What shall we play next? I know, said Little Squirrel. Climbing! Look, Daddy, said Little Squirrel, and he climbed as high as he could go, looking around as far as he could see. Well done, said Daddy, but suddenly Little Squirrel closed his eyes tightly. Help, Daddy, cried Little Squirrel. I'm stuck. Daddy Squirrel helped Little Squirrel climb down and gave him a smoothing hug. You're a good climber, said Daddy. What shall we play next? I know, jumping. Look, Daddy, said Little Squirrel, and he jumped and jumped and jumped with a big smile on his little squirrel face. But suddenly, Little Squirrel stopped smiling and splat. Help, Daddy, cried Little Squirrel. I'm stuck again. Daddy Squirrel helped Little Squirrel out of the sticky mud and gave him a soothing hug. You are good at jumping, said Daddy. But Little Squirrel shook his head sadly. I don't want to play anymore, said Little Squirrel. I always get stuck. I can't do anything. Daddy Squirrel lifted Little Squirrel high on his shoulders. Let's play together, he said. Let's run, cried Daddy Squirrel. Little Squirrel held on tightly as they whooshed through the woods. Yippee! He shouted. Let's climb, said Daddy Squirrel. Little Squirrel kept his eyes open and as they reached the top of a tree. Whee! He shouted. And now, said Daddy Squirrel, let's jump. Splat! Oh, help! Cried Daddy Squirrel. Now I'm stuck. That Little Squirrel giggled as he helped his daddy out of the sticky mud. You can do everything, Little Squirrel, said Daddy proudly, as they washed their muddy paws in the stream. You can even save a Daddy Squirrel. Little Squirrel climbed high onto his daddy's shoulder again. I love playing with you, Daddy, he said, and I love my daddy, shouted Little Squirrel, as they raced home happily together. Thank you for listening.